Every year, there are two rookies that just outperform everybody else from their draft class, one on offense and one on defense. And these players win Rookie of the Year. Last year it was Kyler Murray and Nick Bosa. The year before it was Saquon Barkley and Darius Leonard. Well, this year, Vegas has put two Detroit Lions in the top five for running for both offensive and defensive Rookie of the Year. So that is right. Both Jeffrey Okudah and DeAndre Swift are in the top five in running for offensive and defensive Rookie of the Year. So I'm going to talk about it and kind of tell you if I think they can win it, what I think it would take to win it, and maybe a little bit of history on who the Lions have had win Rookie of the Year most recently. So let's start with DeAndre Swift. So he's currently fifth right now in the running, or at least for the projection. The players ahead of him are Joe Burrow, Clyde Edwards-Helaire, Jerry Jeudy, and Tua Tagovailoa. The last Detroit Lion to win Offensive Rookie of the Year was Barry Sanders in 1989. So we haven't had one in a very long time, but it was a running back last time we had it, so if that's anything. And then the last rookie to win, or the last running back to win Offensive Rookie of the Year was Saquon Barkley in 2018. In his 2018 campaign, Saquon Barkley had 1,307 yards with 11 touchdowns on the ground. He also had 721 receiving yards with 4 touchdowns in the air. Is that possible for DeAndre Swift to get? I mean, you never know. I don't think it's going to be very likely if Kerryon and Bo Scarborough stay healthy all year. I think the only way that he's going to even get close to that is if Kerryon Johnson goes down and he has to be the premier running back and then has a good season on top of that. So I don't think that's very likely to happen, but it could. I definitely think that he has the potential to do that. And, I mean, he's the best running back in the draft for a reason. I think that he could definitely win Offensive Rookie of the Year if given the opportunity. And I think the Lions are going to feed our running backs this year. I think that we have a lot and that we're going to use them. So I definitely think that's a possibility, but I don't think it's as likely as Jeff Okudah winning Defensive Player of the Year. Jeff Okudah is also fifth on the list. He's behind Chase Young, Isaiah Simmons, Kenneth Murray, and Patrick Queen in the running for Defensive Player of the Year. The last Lion to win Defensive Player of the Year was defensive lineman Ndamukong Suh in 2010. The last defensive back to win it was Marshawn Lattimore in 2017. In his rookie season, Marshawn Lattimore had 5 interceptions for 1 touchdown, 18 passes defended, 1 forced fumble, 1 fumble recovery, and 52 tackles. So is that possible for Jeff Okudah? I think it is. I think that it's more likely than DeAndre Swift getting 1,300 yards this season. I think that if Desmond Trufant is taken with the 1, I think if Amari is the 2, if Jeffrey Okudah is the number 2, I think he's going to get targeted a lot. I think he's going to be given the opportunity to make a lot of plays next season. And I think that he's good enough to capitalize on those, and I think that he can have a very good season like Marshawn Lattimore did in his rookie year. I think there's a lot of similarities there. They both have great footwork. They're both defensive backs from Ohio State. I mean, they're both incredible talents, and I think that they're both Marshawn Lattimore made a difference his rookie year, and I think Jeff Okudah will too. I think that this is more likely to happen than the DeAndre Swift pick. But I think that it could. I think they could both win. I think they both have a very good chance, and I think they'll both have the opportunity to do so. The only problem with Jeff Okudah is that the players in front of him are very talented also. Chase Young is the favorite right now for obvious reasons. He's the best player in the draft. I mean, the 2 linebackers, Patrick Queen and Kenneth Murray, are incredible athletes, and I think they're gonna probably have a lot more opportunity to get tackles and do forced fumbles and get sacks. And I think linebacker is a better position to be in if you're trying to win Rookie of the Year than it is to be a defensive back. And then Isaiah Simmons, nobody really knows where he's going to play. He's probably going to play linebacker. He might play safety. Probably he'll do a little bit of both, a rotation. And I think that he has a very good chance also. So I just kind of wanted to get that out there. I saw an article saying that, and I thought it was very interesting that the Lions had a rookie on both of those lists in the top 5. No other team can say that in the draft, so that tells you kind of something about how Bob Quinn's draft went this year. If there is any other Lions news, I will be back and let you guys know. If not, I'll see you guys later. If you do enjoy the content, please consider liking and subscribing. I'm very appreciative to everybody that does so. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.